There is an initiative in Russia these days to officially recognize the crimes of Stalin's totalitarian regime. Some go as far as putting Stalin and Hitler on a level. Do you believe they're historical equals?
No, I don't. I think Stalin's crimes are very different from Hitler's crimes. I mean, Stalin wasn't a genocidal killer. Stalin was actually an idealist and a utopian, and he believed that it was necessary to use violence to achieve his utopia, and as part of that drive towards this communist utopia, a lot of people died. People who Stalin perceived as being his enemies and the enemies of the Soviet system. Stalin didn't kill people because of their race. Stalin had people killed because of what he saw as being their politics and ideology. Now, on balance, I think that's better than being a genocidal killer like Hitler. And of course, the thing about Stalin is, Stalin defeated Hitler. Had Hitler won the war, what would have happened? There would have been a Nazi-dominated Europe and ethnic cleansing and mass murder, genocide on a continental scale. For me, there's no greater historical criminal than Hitler. Stalin certainly was guilty of a lot of crimes, but I wouldn't put him in the same league as Hitler.
But do you believe that's an opinion widely shared outside the circle of historians?
Well, the idea that Stalin and Hitler were equals as criminals, of course, is very much an idea of the Cold War, and it's an idea that took root during the Cold War. And there are many people today in the West, maybe also in Russia, who want to continue the Cold War in some form. And one of the ways they pursue the Cold War is through this ideological struggle, including about the war and including about Stalin and Hitler. So it's an idea that does have quite widespread appeal, but I think that maybe not most people, but lots of people would recognise that Stalin did a lot of good as well as a lot of bad, and that Stalin played a huge role historically, was of service to humanity as a whole in actually winning or helping to win the Second World War.